When he appeared on the BBC's Hard Talk show, Deputy President William Ruto said the failure to make public results of the lifestyle audit of all public servants was because of a lack of law. But is that the case? Silas Apollo reports on the debate that has surrounded the calls for a lifestyle audit in the fight against corruption, the legal challenges, and why such a call still remains a mirage even for President Uhuru Kenyatta, the so-called champion of the audits.
You won't tell me how much you are worth.
Why don't you want to do your homework?
It is this back and forth between Deputy President William Ruto and BBC Hard Talk show host Stephen Saka that has generated debates across the country. Ruto, while terming the interest around his source of wealth and his net worth political, says the law in its current form cannot be used to conduct a lifestyle audit. But just how right was the Deputy President? Some critics argue that the problem we have is not a lack of law, but a lack of a political will.
One needs to ask themselves what has happened to the wealth declarations that public officers have been filing since 2003. Why did we, for example, have to ask the procurement officers whom the president ordered to undergo a lifestyle audit to declare their assets afresh?
Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. says that the current law was watered down in favor of the political elite.
The problem is the Leadership and Integrity Act, which was watered down when Eugene Wamalwa was Justice Minister. That is where the problem is.
If it is from the political angle, then of course we expect politics to play in, and they'll ask you, why are you touching so and so, and why not this person? You are touching so much of our tribe.
Kimeo says that at present, even with the existing laws, declared wealth cannot be made public, which beats the logic on why the audit should even be done in the first place.
You have a lifestyle audit that is done by people who are not known, using parameters that are not known, procedures that are not known, so that even as a person who is subjecting themselves to a lifestyle audit, you have no idea what to expect and what the outcome of that would be. It's unlikely to yield the desired results.
The debate on whether public servants should be audited or not has been a contentious one. President Uhuru Kenyatta has been among those who espouse.
After we are finished and procurement officers are done, we will now go to senior government officers, starting with myself.
But these efforts have not been without challenges, from politicians moving to court to block scrutiny of their assets, to some resorting to safe havens overseas where they hide their wealth. Besides Chapter 6 of the Constitution on Integrity and Leadership, Article 10 provides for values of integrity, transparency and accountability.
Supporters of the lifestyle audits have argued that if done transparently, then it would breathe a new life into the country's sinking public integrity regime and even make Kenya a shining example in the continent. Silas Apollo, NTV.